say enough about them and what they've done on the season. For us to be their only loss, they've done some pretty spectacular stuff. And for us to, just continue to battle, we had a lot of stuff go against us. We made 1 3 in the second half. Didn't really make a whole lot of threes for the duration of the game. But that's what this team does. They find ways to win, and they find ways to battle, and glad we came out on that side today.
Questions?
Alexis, so, getting to the state championship 2 years ago, last year probably taught you guys that it's not given every year. So be able to come back as a senior, get back to state championship game, what's that kind of going through your mind right now?
I'm just very grateful that we had this opportunity to even be here. But last year I wouldn't wish anything different of the outcome, because it taught us. Yes, but it taught us that like you said, nothing is given to you, and I think it made us work hard than we ever have, every day in practice, going at each other. And I think it just really taught us that if we want to get what goals we want, then we have to work for it. So I'm just really proud of us right now.
Coach, the first half, it seemed like McDowell had the fast break kind of working, and they just were going. Third quarter, they scored 4 points.
Yep.
Adjustments at half?
Yeah, adjustments at halftime, right? Again, playing on a college court with us that like to full court press, we just had to make some adjustments to it. We went more of our half court stuff, and then we just kind of played straight man, and for 4 or 5 possessions in a row, they turned the ball over. And so we knew we really had to stick with that going forward. But yeah, I would just say halftime adjustments, and really the game plan that these guys stuck to. We knew it was going to be a good game. We knew that it was going to come down to the end. But I'm glad to have a team beside me that trusts me enough to make some decisions and really go out there and execute it.
Can you talk about the job Ray Allen did coming off the bench?
Goodness gracious, are we lucky to have her? Ray's just one of those gamers. She loves the situations where she just gets to go in and kind of take over. And to me, she passed the ball too much today. I feel like she had some opportunities to get all the way to the rim, but man, some free throws, some fouls, and some free throws at the end when they were purposely fouling. But just her ability to get to the rim was just something that we were missing last year. Her and Kai both coming over, it's a whole different dynamic than what we had, and I really think that's what helped propel us to the position we're in right now.
Brianna, so the 17 points, coming off the bench, did you kind of know, this was kind of your moment you needed to take over this game?
Yes, sir. Moments like this is what I like, just showing out, especially in tough situations, being down at halftime, that just meant a better comeback after halftime.
Yep, so true. So true.
Kelsey, your ability to contribute even when you're not having your best shooting night, the things you kind of do defensively and just as a teammate in general, what kind of drives that for you? Because a lot of shooters, if they don't have their best night, they just kind of give up.
Yeah, I think that comes from a maturity standpoint of, when I was a freshman, that was the case. I would get down on myself and it would just take me out of the game. So I think being able to mature to the player I am now, okay, I'm not having the best shooting night, but guess what? She's got to go off. So it's okay, what can we do to keep feeding her and so she can score? So we can just, I think being able to realize, okay, you can affect the game in other ways if you're not shooting, the ball greatest. However, like I said, she's a number.
Right. We have a lot of weapons.
Yeah. So I think, again, just, being able to, realize the special team that we have and just being able to feed them.
Alexis, did y'all get to watch the Wakefield game?
Yes, we watched some of it, but I saw some of how they played, but I was more focused on game planning for this game.
Mackenzie, did you get
Yeah, I watched it. I haven't.
thoughts on
Listen, any team that's made it this far, they've done some good things on the season, and especially for a team to be able to make it to a state championship in the 4A of the great basketball state of North Carolina, they've done something right? We're going to scout them. We're going to be prepared. We're going to execute, because that's really what sets us apart in a lot of games. And we'll figure out their personnel. We'll figure out what they do. Only have 2 days to do it, but again, lucky to have the outcome that we had out here tonight, and excited that we get to game plan moving forward for a state championship.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. We'll see you on Saturday.